You know what happened, though, that makes me sad?
Hmm.
2 people unsubscribed.
What the fuck?
What in the actual fuck? That's what I said. Because it took me a while. Every time a new month rolls out, not everybody makes it back on the ship. That's one thing about Patreon that's a little bit annoying. It's like every month, it's like, well, I had 23 patrons. Let's see how many make it onto the next boat. And I always lose a couple along the way. One of the ones I most frequently lose is Cody's mom. I don't know what's going on with her goddamn debit card, but like it's always like, it's like, oh, we ran it and it was the credit card machine caught fire. So we're going to contact her. So she once again has dropped off. And I was like, Sam, what the fuck are you doing? She goes, I got because she pays for that guest account.
Okay.
That right now Tina is using. Yep. Tina from Malice After Midnight. Now, she doesn't seem to be using the benefits to their full potential. And we might have to have a conversation with her in about a week. Because everybody has a life, right? So I'm going to give her a week. Yeah. But like, if you're not going to hang out and talk to us, then I'm going to give this to somebody else who doesn't want to quite give me $5. All right?
Yeah.
Get on it or let me get on it.
Mm-hmm. So it's not really that much of a loss because Samantha will be back.
Well, yeah, she did say that she'll be back. But so she pays for the guest account. Now, the guest account is fine. But Samantha got booted again. And I was like, God. Sam, what happened? She's like, my credit card, I lost it. I don't know where it went. And I realized it and canceled it in between when they charged the guest account and my account. So the guest account made the jump. Her account, no dice. Like, what are the fucking odds of that? They have to be astronomical, right?
That is so funny.
So, the 2 people who unsubscribed, you okay? Got a little burp?
Just a little Tabasco burp.
A little Tabasco burp. We have to ask Cody once he finally decides to speak. Does this affect his anus?
Yes. Or any way down, like any part.
That's the name of this operation. Like, hey, dear listener, if this is your first episode, here's what happens, right? You sign up for the 8750 patron. You get into the Discord, you get the bonus episodes, you get them early, you get all the goodies, and you might even get a hoodie if you give me more money on a different site. But that's another story. And so what Cody does is he takes a shot of Tabasco in your honor. And he must be having... that must burn his booty hole, right?
I would think. Yeah.
You would think. And after today, he did 3 shots in a row. And I just got to say, like, dude, he's getting up there in age, right? And he's not in exactly what I call fighting condition. If Cody has a heart attack and they take him to, like, a hospital and they're doing some sort of diagnostics on him to see what the hell happened, and they're just like, dude, this guy had so much sodium in him. It's like he drank bottles of Tabasco. Like, what the fuck is this? And all of us in the Discord would be like, yeah, yo. Hey, what's up, Bruno? Did you get a walk today, buddy? No? Did Daddy not walk you? No, he didn't. He fucked around with his girlfriend, didn't he? Yes, he did. He played Ghost of Tsushima, didn't he? Yes, he did. So the people who didn't make the jump. Man, my brain is just like fucking categories. It's just all over. So, Cameron, dude, our beloved Cameron from ripping on he has some sort of podcast where he makes fun of The Rock, I guess. I don't know.
Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah, he like rips on him. He like rips on The Rock, and I don't know why, but he
that's
does.
Like such an easy target. Come on.
I guess. So around here, we have a lot. We are a podcast built on tradition. Now, we know what happens when you join the Patreon, but when you leave, you get a gypsy curse. And here's one for you, Cameron. First of all, I saw you leaving a mile away, okay? You haven't talked to us in about 2 months. And I don't like that. It makes me sad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not up to me. I can only give all that I have to give before I got nothing left to have. You get me? You feel me? Okay. So the
wording was weird, but yeah.
Well, that's fine. My gypsy curse for you, Cameron, and that's not even your real name. And I didn't call you by your real name once, you son of a bitch. I kept that secret. Fuck yeah, Jeff. I hope that Dwayne The Rock Johnson hears your fucking podcast where you do nothing but rip on The Rock, and I hope that he challenges you to an arm wrestling competition. and this is some sort of bizarro world, right, where Dwayne's like the underdog, and everybody thinks that, like, you're like, this is the 80s, and you're the dick who's like, dad owns the entire mountain, right? This fucking ski hill. And that's you, buddy. That's you, Cameron. And Dwayne the Rock Johnson is like this pippy little pipsqueak who's just like, oh man, I just came here on my family vacation, man. I just want to like have a good time and ski. And they're like, nah, nerd. We're gonna shut down the youth center because of you. And he's like, oh man, come on, man. But you guess what? He's not a little pipsqueak. He is the Rock. And you guys get into a fucking challenge of or an arm wrestling competition where they're like, if you win, you shut down the youth center, and if he wins, then the mountain is free for everybody. Everybody gets to come and sled. They get to bring their fucking golden retriever, and they get to get shit faced. They get to get shit faced with a Lego ditch digger. All right. the, the the only person standing in their way is you, Cameron, and they fucking hate you. So they gather around and they just want and. You're making me laugh when you laugh. The day comes, dude. It's you versus The Rock, and it is like, it's not even a competition. They drop the rag, the dirty bar rag that signifies it's go time, and he just, in one smooth motion, just throws you out the window. Like you're a paper doll. Yeets you out the window. And now that's bad because now you're outside in the snow covered in broken glass. But what do you hear on the inside of that youth center? Just the thunderous applause as they are just like,
And somehow your pants blew up and your ugly ass is hanging out.
Everybody sees that you're wearing some Depends. And there's a blue line on them which signifies that you peed.
Oh.
You peed, Cameron, when you got yeeted out that window by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who you would not stop ripping on. Oh, you peed your fucking pants, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it, Cameron. That's what I hope for you, son of a bitch.